shit. Sorry guys, I didn't see you there. It's your boy XV Krampus, and we have another episode of, I don't know. I haven't titled this show yet. But we're gonna be talking about a few things today. We're gonna talk about Fousey, Logan Paul, PewDiePie. We're gonna start off today by talking about Fousey and the mental breakdown he had on July 15th when he was doing his show.
We ever met face to face? Oh, no, this for a moment in time. I invested all my money into this event, and I did it for free. My accountant said, Yusuf, where are you gonna make your money? I said, that's not a problem to me. I didn't care, right? But before I even got to do the event, before I even got to tell my story, you're making a documentary on it so you can post it after the fact. So if it flops, you can have the hot news on how Fousey fucked up and he should kill himself.
Right!
Or if it's a success, I become a good person. But why are you gonna profit on me being a good person? Why can't I make a documentary on this story? Why are you gonna release this documentary?
Rest in peace, people!
I am saying it, but I'm not saying it in private. I'm just talking to you, and you know what? My feelings towards you goes nothing towards your group. I love fucking Banks. I love Banks. You know why? That year that I gave up, I would DM Banks at random, and he's at the top running shit in LA, and he would still DM me back. I asked him if I could join Clout Gang in his DMs when I was sitting on my couch smoking weed, playing Fortnite, giving up on life, but he still gave me attention. He didn't say yes, but God wanted that to happen because he wanted July 15th to happen.
So, Banks, you give Banks love because he gives you attention. I'm doing a whole documentary about your whole event.
Banks doesn't give me attention. He gives me attention in real life. You're giving me attention because it's going to put money in your pocket.
Yes! Hey, close your tab!
Yo, yeah, no hate tonight. Hey guys, can I tell y'all something? Hey, can I tell y'all something?
No. Stop.
Oh man.
It's the song for free. We downloaded for free. You gotta buy it.
You're still talking about the little things. You're heating up your breakfast when I'm heating up my dinner. Hey! You burning in the summer while I'm bundled up in the winter. J. Cole, the reason, even when I hated you, I never spoke against you, because I said I want to speak to him in real life and have a face-to-face conversation. What I'm saying isn't hate. I'm just telling you as a man at 28 years old what I feel. You made me want to commit suicide last year. I wanted to kill myself because of all the attention you gave me. I rewatched videos going viral after the attention you're giving me now of you saying Fousey is the biggest piece of shit, egotistical asshole on this earth. I have bipolar and depression. That what you put into my head made me want to kill myself.
I know this is old news and a lot has happened and a lot of people has talked about it already, but we're going to talk about it in another direction. We're not going to be making fun of the guy because I get it, he needs help. But that's what I'm here to talk about. The help that he went on a I wouldn't say on a Twitter rampage, but he did take a few shots at PewDiePie because PewDiePie made a video criticizing and pretty much making fun of the disaster that it was July 15th. I'm pretty sure that Fousey took it the wrong way, took it out of context. Again, context does matter, but we're gonna get into that. And these are some of the things that PewDiePie said on his video about the disaster that was July 15th and the FouseyCon and everything that happened. These are some of those clips.
I'm sure he's gonna watch this video going, oh my god, PewDiePie talked about me, guys. Wow, I'm such a big deal. No, No, you're not. I wanted to be clear. I'm making this video specifically to ridicule you. It's not a compliment. I'm not complimenting you. But apparently, hashtag the king is back, everybody. And needless to say, the event was a disaster. First of all, a lot of people showed up to this concert with quotation marks. Apparently, Fousey got the idea that in 5 days, he's going to arrange the most lit concert in LA. The free Coachella, as he calls it. Insane. He's absolutely insane. He's making a video saying that I can't believe I'm here. Guys, did you know I know Drake's dad? You know, it's not a big deal or whatever. Just, I'm friends with Drake's dad. We hang out. We play Fortnite together. He also went to TMC's office just like Kanye did when he was promoting his album. So, well, Kanye did it, so I guess I can do it too, right?
Trying to invite y'all to July 15th. Let's talk. Literally, TMZ right now with the crew.
What we doing right now?
Huh?
What we doing right now?
Just go take a nap. In the
Literally, I'm on TMC right now. It's lit. This is lit, guys. They're gonna love it. He's talking about Banks, the YouTuber. Apparently, he's thrilled about Banks because he answered him on DMs one time.
That year that I gave up, I would DM Banks at random, and he's at the top running shit in LA, and he would still DM me back.
What? Someone DM'd you back? Dude, you're on top of the world. You're basically God now. This guy.
Because if we all work together, we can make billions of dollars. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be sharing this information.
No, it's better not. Please don't share the
They're gonna call me
information.
crazy because it's higher level thinking. But it's higher level thinking because you're thinking clearly, without greed, without ego.
This guy is actually saying that he's thinking without greed and without ego. And anyone that thinks otherwise and thinks he's crazy, they're not on his higher level thinking. That's what it is. You're not, if you don't understand that this man basically has no ego, it's because you're not on the higher level thinking. That's on you, basically. Fousey, if you're watching, I'm sure you are. Hello, how are you doing? You literally just appear needy, egotistic, and like a complete moron. We're really seeing this more and more now with YouTubers that once were big, grasping to anything for the relevancy, doing anything to desperately attempt to stay relevant. And it's, you know, as sad as it is, it's still very entertaining. I'm not complaining.
Those were some of the things PewDiePie said about FouseyTube on his video, and I will link PewDiePie's video on the description, I'm sorry, and so you guys can go watch the whole 17-minute video that is on PewDiePie's YouTube channel. Also, once after that happened, after PewDiePie said that, Fousey released a tweet saying, I'm just gonna show you guys the tweet, and you guys can see that tweet, and then I'm going to speak about that tweet, specifically about that tweet. So here is the tweet that I'm talking about. Dear PewDiePie, you are the king of YouTube. At the top, you have so much power. If only you knew how to use it for good. Over the years, anytime my name or many others come out of your mouth, it was to push us further down and not help us up. And that's not what kings do. Alright, I do have a problem with that tweet by FouseyTube. My problem with that is the fact that he is asking PewDiePie to help him up, meaning not to kick him when he's down. And I get it. I get it to a certain extent only to a certain extent. At some point, he has to be held accountable for his actions. He knew it was a disaster, therefore he should have expected this to happen. But he is, from what I'm seeing, the YouTube videos, the reaction to everything that's happening, he is the type of guy who likes to have his cake and eat it too. And it can be that way, Fousey. It can be that way. You cannot do this, a massive failure, and expect people not to rag on it, because it is going to happen. When TanaCon happened, when she did the shit that she did right down the street from VidCon, guess what we did? The internet. We wrecked her. PewDiePie did the same thing, wrecked her. Why? Because you didn't plan it. It wasn't a planned thing. These events take time. One thing, it takes time. Well planning, at least a year in advance, 6 months to a year, to do anything as massive as what you were trying to accomplish. My problem with your tweet as well is that you are telling PewDiePie to help you up, not to kick you down. Well, last time I checked, it isn't anybody's responsibility to pick you up. No, you have to do that yourself. You have to understand that you fucked up. You were the fuck up. Not PewDiePie. PewDiePie did his shit, got in trouble, lost two shows, sponsors, brand deals, all kinds of shit. When PewDiePie did his Nazi joke, he got in trouble. He didn't call you, as far as I know, because I don't know the dude personally, but as far as I'm concerned, he wasn't calling you, to bail him out. Nah, he had to sit there and take it, lose all this kind of money that he lost, his sponsors, his 2 shows that were coming out, and he took it and he ran with it. Now it's your turn. All right, now it's your turn. There are 2 things you can do now, Fousey. 2 things. You can either sit on Twitter and mop around, or you can get up, dust yourself, clear your head, and move forward. Just move forward. 2 things. You either stay down or you get your ass back up, and clearly clean your mental stability, because that's the most important thing. Mental up here. Numbers don't matter. But I told you that some of this responsibility has to be on you, and it is true. You have to put that on yourself. You cannot blame anybody else. You cannot ask for help if you are not willing to help yourself. You sent out a tweet, and this is the tweet I am talking about. As an addict who has been to rehab multiple times, my heart and prayers and unconditional understanding go out to Demi Lovato. Now is when we show her she's not defined by her actions or her addiction. She's defined by the beautiful soul she has shared with us all. Heart emoji. Yusuf, if you are watching this, which I highly doubt that you are, because I am a small YouTuber. I'm not even gonna call myself a YouTuber. I'm just a guy with 14 subscribers on YouTube telling you this. You cannot ask for help if you're not willing to help yourself. All right. You say you've been in and out of rehab multiple times. That lets me know that yes, you are trying, but you don't have the willpower to really stop it, to really stop your addiction. Look, I used to drink, and I used to drink a lot. When I was 21 years old, I got arrested for drinking and driving. Right? I was 21 years old. I am 28 now. I'm the same age as you are. 21 years old, I got arrested drinking and driving. It wasn't a DUI. It was just reckless driving. So I did get lucky on that, and I'm happy that it just stay as what it was. It's reckless driving instead of DUI. But the lesson here is the following. I was without a license for a year. I had to get rides to go to work every day. I had to do community service at a church. Sometimes I had rides, sometimes I had to walk there. By the time I was 22 years old, I was able to get my license again. I haven't drank and drove since I was 22 years old. At the age of 23, I met my fiance and we had kids. I now have 3 kids. Look, when I was growing up, my dad was an alcoholic, right? And I seen my dad the way he would get. My mom left him because of that reason. My stepmom separated from him until he got himself cleaned up, which he did. So he learned his lesson. He put that step forward to help himself, to better himself, not just for him, but for his marriage, for his kids. So now that I have kids, I do not want to commit the same mistake as my dad did. So the difference so far between you and I is that I learn from my mistakes. Look, right now I work as a driver, right? I work in a company as a driver, and I cannot afford those mistakes anymore because one, it will cost me my job, and two, if it costs me my job, it costs not just for me but for my family, and nothing comes before my family. And when you think about things like that, you start to grow, not just physically but mentally. You are 28 years old. You're the same age as I am. Yet you are acting like you got stuck at the age of 21, where I was 7 years ago when I got arrested for drinking and driving. So just think about that. If you are just happen to watch this video, think about it. You need to grow mentally, not just physically. Up here is what matters. I told you already. Mental clarity is this all about having the right mindset. Grow up, bro. You need to grow up here. You need to grow up. I say this because you are, like I say, you're only 28. I'm 28. We're young dudes, right? Nobody this young should be going through a mental breakdown because of something so superficial as YouTube analytics. YouTube numbers are nothing. That's the one thing you have to think about. Those numbers on the screen, they're going to fluctuate up and down, up and down, up and down. It's a matter of not a matter, it's a fact of reality. It's just like the stock market. Some days you're up, some days you're down. You're never going to hit just peaking. You're never going to be peaking all the time. It is literally impossible to just go up, because what goes up must come down. It is the law of life, the law of life, law of gravity. What goes up must come down. It's going to happen. So if the numbers is what you're worried about, just shut the shit off. This is FouseyTube's Social Blade. His grade is a D- right now, and he has lost 17 million views in the last 30 days and 3,400 subscribers. If he is having this breakdown because of checking the numbers way too much, my recommendation to him is delete Social Blade. Don't go on your YouTube channel and check your analytics, because this will literally drive you insane. You guys see all the subs going down, the views going down. The views are coming right back up again, but the subs continue to go down. Just, Yusuf, man, put the phone down. Just put it down. It's not worth it. It's not worth losing your sanity over numbers, over fictional bullshit. Just put it down. All right, it's for your mental health, for your mental stability. I'm sorry. Just put the phone down. Put the computer away. Delete Social Blade. Delete the YouTube app if you have to. Just don't worry about the numbers. Take care of yourself. That's what you really need to do right now. It's better to go forward with a clear mind and not be clouded by these numbers that you see right here. This, at the end of the day, is all bullshit. All right. And just so you know that I do understand, and I wasn't bullshitting you when I said that I got arrested for drinking and driving. This is my mugshot from when I was 21 years old. Like I said, at that age, I was young and stupid, but I cleaned myself up. I clean myself up, and for your sake, I'm not gonna say for the sake of anybody else but yourself. Look, man, viewers are going to come and they're going to go. This is gonna happen. Views will go up and will go down. At the end of the day, the only person that should really matter is you. You are the only person that should matter. And I say this to say, take care of yourself first, because once you take care of yourself, everything will fall into place. It's just like a domino effect, like a puzzle. Once you take care of that one essential piece, everything else will fall into place. So yes, I do keep it real, and this is me when I was 21 years old. My mugshot, and there you see it, is DUI first offense. But it wasn't a DUI, got bumped down to reckless driving. So I did get lucky on that. So before it gets to this point where I was, clean yourself up, okay? Just take care of yourself. And Fousey also hinted on his YouTube channel that he will be releasing, or he will be doing another concert. We don't know when yet. He says stay tuned, and this is the video he used on his YouTube channel to announce the upcoming concert. It will be in Staples Center. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but this is the video. Everybody's probably seen it by now.
One day, you know how I talked about that perfect life. One day, I will be on a stage, or maybe I don't even get to the stage, but I will be in a position where I'm talking to people who were in the position that I was in for so many years, but I will be in a better position and I will be able to help and aid them to a better tomorrow. I truly believe that.
Stop, just stop. I'm gonna do an event in 7 days. I can prove that I can make a bigger disaster. What is wrong with him? I don't care enough to find out, but it's almost like I'm not as relevant as I used to be, and people don't care about me as much. He's insane. Absolutely insane. It's the Fousey breakdown on the parking lot after the event got canceled. You're basically God now. This guy. I mean, I guess it's like watching a train wreck. It's the same reason I'm talking about it. It's fun to look at. And then finally, it's a Right Scum diss track. July 15, the Fousey Tube event disaster, summarized for you, in case you didn't.
People don't necessarily want you to succeed. And the bigger your dream, the more people that are going to come out of the woodwork to try to stop you. As Oliver Emberton said, the only way to avoid pissing people off is to do nothing important. But if you're striving for something important, if you're trying to make real change, if there's something in your life that you are absolutely hell-bent to make happen, you have got to understand that you're going to be fighting against something. People are going to be pushing back against you, and it is going to be your ability to hold true to that vision that's going to determine whether you can pull it off. And as Victor Hugo said, you have enemies? Good. It means you stood up for something at some point in your life. And that's what people miss. They somehow want to get through this unscathed. They somehow hope that with this grand change that they want to make, the people just fall in love.
This is for everybody who believed in the vision, man, everybody who believed in me.
Behind you, and that they want you to lead them. That's not the way that people work. Having a vision already puts you in an incredibly rare group of people. Being able to see something that other people can't see, that is the role of a visionary, is literally to interpret the world that other people don't even know exists and bring it into fruition and get people excited about it, get them to fall in line. But understand, when you build an army, you will have an opposing force. Now, so if you're gonna be one of the few that stands up, you've got to stand up prepared for war.
Hate dies, love arrives. Show them the stadium, baby.
Energy, baby.
believe.
As you saw in that video, on that little promo video that Fousey did, he includes PewDiePie's clips from his video, and like I said earlier, is context do matter. All right, you can nitpick at the parts of the video where PewDiePie was really harsh, but you also have to tell the people that PewDiePie also says some encouraging words to you, saying that, telling you to get help, not to, the same thing I said, not to focus on the analytics. And for those of you who haven't seen it, this is what PewDiePie had to say to Fousey at the end of his video. He did tell him to please get some help. He doesn't want Fousey to keep going the way it's going, because the way it's going is going to end up in an apparent death, in the words of PewDiePie. But this is the video, PewDiePie. This is the ending of the video of PewDiePie's.
But I keep thinking so many YouTubers should not have been YouTubers. Fousey is clearly not 100% in his head, and it's tough being a YouTuber, and I think a lot of people just aren't ready for it. Once you hit that high of getting subscribers, getting money, everyone loves you, you know, but it comes to a point for everyone where you just start, it just starts going down, and some people just can't accept that, and I think it drives people crazy. Fousey, I would encourage yourself to ask yourself, why do you want all these things? Why do you want this song to be the Hot 100? Why do you want it to get this many views? Why did you make it? What was the point of it? Because I think until you're honest with yourself and answer those questions, you're just gonna keep falling in the same trap over and over and over. And I enjoy laughing at this stuff, but I also don't really genuinely feel like, oh, I hope he just goes crazy and ends up dead or something. I don't know, because that's what I'm seeing here, the path to it.
That's what happened between PewDiePie and Fousey. But enough of that, all right? I'm gonna end it on a lighter note, and I say a lighter note because I despise these people that I'm gonna talk about next right now. Oh, it couldn't happen to a better person. So Logan Paul and KSI, they did an interview for BBC R1 over in London, and the interview was supposed to air Thursday night. The interview was to promote their fight that is going to take place on August 25th. And I read somewhere, and I don't remember where right now, that Jake Paul said that there won't be no live stream of the fight. Everybody has to pay for it. Look, buddy, let me tell you something. 9-year-olds cannot afford to buy boxing matches. Get the hell out of here, dude. Come on. You know your demographic. You know nobody with substance watches your videos. So the only people that watches your shit is the 10 to like 13-year-olds, and that's it. And those kids don't make money to watch you guys. So I highly doubt that anyone is going to watch that fight unless it's for free. So please cut the shit, okay? Just cut the shit. But it got canceled. I'm so glad it got canceled. The interview got canceled. They won't be releasing it. It won't see the light of day, and I'm so happy. I'm so fucking glad it got canceled. It couldn't have happened to a better fucking crowd. I hate those people. I'm not KSI or Deji. I don't care for those two. But the Paul brothers, those are the people I am so happy that this is happening to, because of who they are. All right? Jake Paul's Everyday Bro video alone is enough for me to make me want to blow my brains out. So that's just such a fucking cringy ass video. All those people care are materialistic things, and it's fucking retarded. All they care about is showing their flashy cars and their money and Team 10 this, Team 10 that. And I do wonder Is Team 10 is the name Team 10 because it's the combined IQ for every single motherfucker in that crowd? Is that why it's Team 10? Because I swear that's what it feels like to me. They have the combined IQ of a fucking mosquito. It's incredible to me. Oh my god. I mean, Jake Paul gets kicked out of Disney. The neighbors call the cops on them. Then he goes on blaming the neighbors that they loosen up the bolts on his tire when I think it was pretty much Logan Paul who did it, loosen up the bolts and the lugs on the tire of the Team 10 van. Oh, a 21 and a 23-year-old that are mentally fucking retarded. I swear, there's no other way to describe those two. And no, I am not hating. I don't care that they have money. I don't care that they have the flashy bullshit. I'm not one of the fucking little kids in their demographics. You cannot impress me with any of that. All right? If you don't have substantial matter up here, you cannot impress me. You guys are just pathetic excuse of fucking human beings. But yes, I am glad that happened to Logan Paul, because this guy goes from making stupid videos on Vine, like this video, for example.
When I move, you move. Just like that. And my diamonds are reckless. Feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
Honest, I have no problem with that Vine. That is a good Vine. It's a funny Vine. It's the fact that he went from doing that to doing what he did in Japan. He goes to Japan and says he has to respect their culture, but proceeds to run around the market with fish in his hand, 2 of them, putting them on the back of a cab, in the trunk of a cab, buys or takes a Game Boy, smashes it on the ground, gives it back to the attendant, or the guy was working the kiosk, the store, says his shit doesn't work, and then goes to the suicide forest. Oh my god. That guy is fucking idiot. Look, when I was 21 years old, 22 years old, yes, I did a lot of moronic shit. But I would never purposely record a dead corpse in front of me for clout. For money, for views, for attention. Look, at the age of 22, I was a CNA, right? By that time, working in nursing homes, I seen 2 dead bodies. 2 of them. That 2 old people died in front of me, and I was the last person to take care of those people. I had to wash them up, get them ready for their families when they came in. Now, once did I think maybe I should record these dead people in this bed, show them to the world, because I thought it would make me some money, a lot of more money than what I was making at the time. No, this guy flies over to a different country, knows that he's not allowed to go in the restricted area because it is known for that, hence the name Suicide Forest. And not only does he record, he goes up to the dead body, looks at it up close, looks at his hands. It's like, oh, I think he just did it today. His hands are purple. This guy is, when you talk about retarded people, and I apologize because that is an offense to actual mentally retarded people. Logan Paul is a straight up dumbass, and there's no other word for him. So yes, I am glad that the interview didn't get canceled. They actually did the interview, but BBC R1 decided not to release the interview because they faced so much backlash. And now in this next part of the video,
I'm going to show some of the tweets that Twitter users were sending into BBCR1 because they refused to have Logan Paul on the radio. Why on earth is it getting any more publicity? Why on earth is this finally getting airtime? Puke face. Logan Paul is everything that is wrong with the modern world. That's some of them right there. This is the original tweet. We're going to hear from Logan Paul and KSI on their boxing match tonight. After listening back to the interview, we don't feel it's right. We understand some of your strong views on Logan, but ultimately, if we don't think the interview is good enough, we don't air it. People weren't buying it. You sit on a throne of lies. So you aren't airing it because you think the interview wasn't good enough, or you regret interviewing Logan. You also not and admit that you shouldn't have Logan on. Those are some of the tweets and backlash that BBCR1 I'm just very, very glad that happened to them. But anyways, I'm just gonna stop this video here. Oh, the Paul brothers, man. They don't change, don't ever change. You're literally entertainment to me. You guys are amazing. Never change. Your stupidity is my entertainment, and I fucking love it. Although I hate you guys. I hate that every single time you guys do something stupid, it makes me laugh. Fucking morons. Oh my god. Never change, Logan. Never change, Jake. And please, at some point, grow up. Alright, everybody. I'm out of here. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that little ding, 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 that little bell, and let me know in the comment section what do you think of the situation between PewDiePie and Fousey, and what do you guys think of Logan Paul's and KSI's interview not releasing because BBCR1 is facing so much backlash. Until next time, I am out of here. Peace.